Asia, a land of breathtaking landscapes, ancient forests, and deep blue oceans. But beneath this beauty lies a silent crisis, one we cannot ignore. Species that have roamed this land for millions of years are now on the brink of extinction. The clock is ticking, and time is running out. So, are you willing to do something to save them?
Welcome to Noxo.
Today on Noxo, we reveal 10 most critically endangered wild animals which are facing extinction in Asia. Some of them you may have never heard of, others may shock you, but all of them share one fate, a race against time. Let's begin with number 10, the elusive Amur leopard. The Amur leopard received its name as a ghost of the wild, silent, elusive, and breathtakingly beautiful. It is not just rare, it's the rarest big cat on Earth, with fewer than 120 individuals left in the dense forests of Russia and China. Unlike its tropical cousins, this magnificent predator has adapted to the harsh winters of Russia and China with a thick, spotted coat that can grow up to 7 centimeters long. Built for survival, it can reach speeds of 37 miles per hour, 60 kilometers per hour. But speed alone can't outrun its greatest threats, habitat destruction and relentless poaching. Over 80% of its historic range has already vanished, and its bones, skin, and body parts remain highly prized in the illegal wildlife trade. To make matters worse, its dwindling population has led to genetic inbreeding, weakening immune systems, and lowering survival rates. Conservation efforts, including strict anti-poaching laws and reforestation projects, have helped increase their numbers slightly. But time is running out. Without urgent action, this ghost of the wild may soon disappear forever. Let's move down to number 9, the banteng, Asia's wild cattle on the brink. The banteng, a species of wild cattle, once roamed the lush forests of Southeast Asia in the millions. But today, fewer than 5,000 remain in the wild, scattered across small, isolated populations. It is one of the least known, yet most endangered large mammals in the world. Unlike domesticated cattle, banteng are incredibly shy and elusive. They are known for their sleek, muscular bodies, striking white stockings, and curved horns, which can grow up to 30 inches, 76 centimeters long. Males have rich, dark coats, while females have a reddish-brown hue, making them one of the most visually distinct wild bovines. But despite their beauty and ecological importance, banteng are facing extinction due to habitat destruction, illegal hunting, and competition with livestock. Large-scale deforestation for palm oil plantations and agriculture has wiped out vast areas of their habitat. In addition, hunters target banteng for their meat, horns, and hides, further decimating their numbers. A silent killer also lurks within their dwindling populations: disease transmission from domestic cattle. As their habitats shrink, banteng are forced into closer contact with livestock, making them highly vulnerable to diseases they have no immunity against. In 2024, the IUCN Red List officially reclassified banteng from endangered to critically endangered, signaling a dramatic decline in their numbers. Conservationists are now racing against time to establish breeding programs and reintroduction efforts. But without stronger protections, these wild cattle could vanish forever. Losing the banteng wouldn't just mean losing a species. It would mean losing a vital part of Asia's natural heritage. Will we stand by and let this ancient giant disappear, or will we fight to save it before it's too late? Move down to number 8, we have the Javan Rhino, a living fossil on the edge. Once roaming across much of Southeast Asia, the Javan Rhino has been pushed into a single fragile refuge, Ujung Kulon National Park in Indonesia. With only around 80 individuals left, this ancient giant is one of the rarest large mammals on Earth. The Javan Rhino is a true living fossil and has survived for millions of years, but now it faces a perilous future. Once found across much of Southeast Asia, this ancient giant has been driven to the brink of extinction, with fewer than 80 individuals remaining. Today, the entire species is confined to a single fragile refuge, Ujung Kulon National Park in Indonesia. Unlike their African cousins, Javan rhinos are more elusive and shyer, making them nearly impossible to track. This behavior, while fascinating, has led to their isolation. And this isolation is a double-edged sword. The Javan rhino's tiny population makes it highly vulnerable. One natural disaster, disease outbreak, or encroachment from humans could spell the end for this already dwindling species. But the Javan rhino is more than just an ancient creature. It is a symbol of resilience in the face of adversity. Conservationists have fought tirelessly to protect them, yet their numbers remain critically low. Without a second, secure habitat and urgent intervention, the Javan rhino could disappear forever, leaving only a memory of a creature that once roamed the earth. Can we afford to let this living fossil vanish, or will we take action to preserve its place in our world? Number 7. The pangolin, the most illegally trafficked mammal. The pangolin, a scaly creature that once roamed freely across Africa and Asia, is now one of the most endangered mammals on Earth. Often called the scaly anteater for its unique armor, this solitary, nocturnal animal has become a target for poachers due to the high demand for its scales in traditional medicine and its meat as a delicacy. In fact, pangolins are the most trafficked mammal in the world. Millions of them are illegally hunted each year, pushing them ever closer to extinction. But it's not just their scales that make pangolins remarkable. These gentle creatures have long, sticky tongues that can extend longer than their bodies, allowing them to feast on ants and termites deep within the earth. They are also expert diggers, using their sharp claws to burrow into mounds and dirt. Sadly, despite international bans, the black market demand for pangolins continues to soar. Each pangolin that falls victim to illegal trade brings us closer to losing one of nature's most unique creatures. Will we let this armored wonder disappear, or will we take action to protect it before it's too late? Number 6. The Saola, Asia's mysterious unicorn. Imagine a creature so rare, so elusive, that it was only discovered in 1992 and is already on the brink of extinction. The Saola, often called the Asian unicorn, is one of the most mysterious and endangered creatures on the planet. With its sleek antelope-like body and long, spiraled horns, it could easily be mistaken for a mythical creature. Yet it's very much real. The Saola is native to the Annamite Mountains, a dense, rugged region between Laos and Vietnam. But despite its extraordinary beauty, few people have ever seen one in the wild. Scientists estimate that fewer than 100 Saolas remain in the wild. Habitat destruction from logging and farming, combined with poaching, are pushing these creatures toward extinction. Conservationists are racing against time, trying to track and protect these fragile animals in their hidden mountain homes. But with so few left, the question is, will we act before they disappear into legend forever? Number 5. The Chinese giant salamander, a living fossil in crisis. The Chinese giant salamander, the largest amphibian on the planet, has lived on Earth for over 170 million years, outlasting even the dinosaurs. Growing up to 6 feet long, these ancient creatures are often called living fossils for their prehistoric appearance. But today, the giant salamander is in grave danger. Once widespread across China's rivers, these gentle giants are now endangered due to pollution, habitat loss, and illegal hunting. In some areas, they are hunted for their meat, which is considered a delicacy. But their slow-moving, aquatic nature makes them highly vulnerable. Did you know? These salamanders have an extraordinary ability to regenerate their limbs, just like a superhero. Yet, despite their resilience, they can't fight the destruction caused by human activity. Without urgent action, this incredible species could vanish in our lifetime. We have a choice: protect the Chinese giant salamander, or watch it become another casualty of overexploitation. Number 4. The red-crowned crane, a symbol of hope. The red-crowned crane is not just a bird. It is a living symbol of hope, peace, and longevity. Revered in East Asian culture, this stunning bird is known for its graceful dances and elegant, red-topped heads. These magnificent creatures can live for over 30 years in the wild, migrating between breeding grounds in East Asia and wintering grounds in China. But despite its cultural significance, the red-crowned crane is struggling to survive. With only around 1,800 individuals left in the wild, their wetland habitats are disappearing at an alarming rate due to draining for agriculture and development. Climate change only adds to the threat, as rising temperatures disrupt their delicate ecosystem. As a species facing such a dramatic decline, the red-crowned crane is more than just a symbol, it's a call to action. If we don't act now, we risk losing one of the world's most iconic and inspiring birds. Will we let this symbol of hope fade away, or will we rise to protect it and secure its place in the future? Number 3. The Philippine eagle, king of the skies. With a wingspan reaching over 7 feet, 2.1 meters, the Philippine eagle is not just one of the largest and most powerful eagles in the world. It is also one of the rarest. Revered as the national bird of the Philippines, this apex predator symbolizes strength and resilience, yet it now stands on the edge of extinction. Nicknamed the monkey-eating eagle, early accounts mistakenly believed it preyed primarily on monkeys, but in reality, it is a versatile hunter, feasting on lemurs, flying squirrels, snakes, and even monitor lizards. It is also known for its extraordinary devotion to family. Philippine eagles mate for life, and a pair raises only one chick every 2 years, investing all their energy into nurturing their young. This slow reproductive rate makes it even harder for their dwindling population to recover. Tragically, deforestation and poaching have reduced their numbers to fewer than 400 individuals in the wild. Logging and land conversion have destroyed over 75% of their habitat, forcing these majestic birds into smaller, fragmented patches of forest. Even worse, some eagles have been killed for sport or accidentally shot by hunters. With every ancient tree that falls, the Philippine eagle loses not just its home, but its future. If we allow this magnificent predator to vanish, we don't just lose a bird, we lose an entire legacy of natural beauty and strength. Conservationists are working tirelessly to protect their remaining habitats, but without urgent action, the king of the skies may soon become nothing more than a memory. Number 2. The Baiji Dolphin, a haunting reminder. Once gliding gracefully through the murky waters of China's Yangtze River, the Baiji Dolphin was one of the world's few freshwater dolphins. Often called the goddess of the Yangtze, local legends spoke of its mystical presence, believing it brought good fortune to those who saw it. But despite its almost mythical status, humans pushed it to the brink of extinction. For decades, the Yangtze River was transformed into an industrial highway. Pollution, overfishing, and boat traffic devastated the dolphin's habitat. Unlike oceanic dolphins, the Baiji relied on echolocation to navigate the murky waters, but increasing noise pollution from ships interfered with its ability to hunt and communicate. By the late 20th century, the once abundant Baiji had become nearly impossible to find. In 2006, a scientific expedition scoured the Yangtze in search of any surviving individuals. The results were heartbreaking. No dolphins were found. This tragic event marked the Baiji as functionally extinct, meaning that even if a few remained, their numbers were too low to sustain the species. It was the first large aquatic mammal to go extinct due to human activity. The Baiji's story is a warning, a reminder that extinction is not a distant threat, but a present reality. If we do not act now, other freshwater species, like the Yangtze giant softshell turtle, could follow the same tragic fate. The question remains, will we learn from our mistakes before it's too late? Number 1. The last of the Sumatran tigers, a silent struggle for survival. The Sumatran tiger, a striking and elusive predator, is one of the world's most critically endangered tiger subspecies. With fewer than 400 individuals left in the wild, these majestic tigers are teetering on the edge of extinction. The Sumatran tiger is unique, with a darker orange coat and bold black stripes that allow it to seamlessly blend into the dense rainforests of Sumatra. But these very rainforests are disappearing. Palm oil plantations, illegal logging, and relentless deforestation have left the Sumatran tiger's habitat in tatters. These forests, once vast and teeming with life, are being carved up for human expansion, forcing these solitary creatures into increasingly smaller and more fragmented areas. But habitat loss isn't the only threat. Poaching remains rampant, with tiger bones and pelts fetching high prices on the black market. Each day that passes, the Sumatran tiger's future grows dimmer. Despite the tireless efforts of conservationists, these tigers are fighting a silent battle for survival. If we don't act now, this extraordinary predator could fade into legend, and the Sumatran tiger could become just another tragic symbol of our inaction. Will we let this happen, or will we step in and ensure that these iconic tigers roar for generations to come? If nothing changes, this majestic predator could soon fade into legend. These 10 species are not just names on a list. They are living, breathing parts of our planet's story. And they still have a chance if we choose to fight for them. Conservation, awareness, and responsible choices can make a difference. But the clock is ticking. Which of these animals you wish to save the most? Let us know in the comments. And if you believe these stories need to be heard, share this video. Because awareness is the first step to change. You're watching Noxo. Stay curious, stay aware, and let's continue to explore and protect our world together. We'll see you in the next video.